Hey guys, Capper here and welcome back. If you have the new Tactacam Reveal X and you've had trouble setting it up, or you're going to get one of these, this video is for you. I do plan on doing a full review of this camera setup because I really like it. I've got 10 of them now. But today, since I've had trouble setting them up several times on the first, second, third, fourth try, I found a couple of things that have worked where I didn't have to call tech support to get these up and running in a very timely manner. So I'm just sharing some of these ideas with you on the setup of this camera and troubleshooting it. And then the full review will come down the road because there's a lot of ground to cover with that full review. So hopefully this video helps you out. If nothing else, maybe if you're thinking about buying a Reveal X, it's some good info to know about maybe before you do. So let's get into it. Thanks a lot. So last year I did a trail cam kind of comparison between the Tactacam Reveal and the Spypoint, only because I had both of them. So this year they upgraded the Reveal. There's actually several different upgrades, but I went with the Tactacam Reveal X. So I ordered these from Shields. You can get them from wherever you want, but I went with the best pricing. It's very simple. There's not any gobbledygook. The camera, the antenna, and the strap. That's it. You need an SD card, 32 gig, and batteries. So let's go and set this up. I'm going to show you how you set it up. It's actually pretty easy. I've had really good luck with these. All right, let's go through the setup, which is actually quite easy. The antenna, pretty simple. Threads in here, you got to make it nice and snug. So the battery pack comes out pretty easy. I like this because it's got 12 AA's and it lasts quite a long time. All right, let's walk through the entire setup here. So we're going to go to cameras. We're going to go to add. It's a plus. It's a Reveal X. Continue. And the next thing you do is you scan the QR code, which is right there on the inside. So this first fail was my fault. I'd done so many and I had forgot. I got it off. I did not put it in setup mode. So this first one is my bad. Figure's the one that I'm taping. Oh, it can't be added. Maybe I need to have it on. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Okay, so now per the instructions I have it on setup mode. Try it again. So for the next series, I'm going to cut out the wait time. Usually it's between like 1 and 3 minutes. From now on, I'm just going to go through after I scan it and you'll see what happens. You got a Wi-Fi indicator. Oh man, it's telling me it could not be added. It has not previously been added. Oh, seriously? So you got to have a 32 gig SD card in it. Start out, just put it in setup mode. And what you're going to see, these 4 bars here, that's the cell. It's searching for the cell signal. And this blue one, it's searching for Wi-Fi. And I've just found it's a lot easier to set up with Wi-Fi, but I've set them up both ways out in the field and that. This is your battery indicator. This is your SD card telling you it's reading good. And this is the status light showing green. So when the cell stops, so this is something here that I've noticed. This is the same camera through this whole video. Right here I got 3 bars. And when we finish this setup, I'm only going to have 1 bar. And I have had to move one out in the field for this exact same reason. So I don't know if the cell signal's coming in and out, although we've got a good signal right here at the house. But it's just food for thought. But I don't know the full impact of the cell signal in the field when it changes from 3 bars 1 minute, and then when you turn it off and on, now you're only at 1 bar and goes solid. Then you got 3 bars here. This is either going to be solid green, 1, 2, 3, or 4 bars, or it's going to be solid red if you don't have a signal. So now let's go into the app here. So you're going to go to your cameras. That's the button on the top. Then you hit Illinois in my case. All right, it's got all my cameras here. Now I'm going to hit the plus because I want to add one. Add a Reveal X. Continue. And then it'll tell you to scan the QR code. Okay, so you scan the QR code. And then you name it, camera name. I'm just going to call it new cam 2 because I just did another one. New number 2. You got to tell a location where it's at. I got all mine in Illinois, so you got to tell it you're in Illinois, and then hit the register button. And if all goes well, you'll get all the prompts. It should take like 2 minutes, give or take. Oh, it said it could not be created. So I had this on the last one. Try it one more time. Illinois, register. Last time what I did when it didn't want to go through was I turned the camera off. I pulled the batteries out, restarted the whole process, and then it went through fine. See, now it can't be created. Camera couldn't be created. Let's try it again. All right. Put it back on setup. Open the app. And we'll start from the beginning. I'm gonna look at my cameras first that's listing on here and make sure it didn't try to add it. Because if that's the case, then you just delete it and start over again. Of course, the app is running really slow when I'm making a video on it. So there, let's do this again. Hit the cameras, Illinois. New cam 1, I already did that one. Make sure I don't have a new cam 2 in here. I don't. So I'm going to do plus. It's a Reveal X. Continue. I think the scanning the QR code might be one of the problems. Because a lot of times when it picks up the code, it's blurry. It takes a blurry picture of it. Let's see if it works this time. Probably not going to work if it takes a little bit long. Could not be added to your account. All right, let me try it again here. Like I said, I think it's just scanning the QR code. Let's try it again to see if it gets a better scan. Okay, so aside from turning it off and on and releasing the batteries and killing the power and starting all over, this here, you see, this is when my camera, it's automatically taking the QR code scan. You could see it's clearly blurry. So I'll try it one more time and I'll show you how I finally get this thing going. It did not. Let's try it again. Now that was a good scan. So let's see here. I'm going to say new 2, new number 2, location, Illinois, register. So this time it got a real clear picture of that QR code. Let's see if that is actually what the problem might have been. Because I sure don't want to call and talk to tech support if I don't have to. Well, let me redo this again. All right, I'm going to try this again. From scratch. I closed out the app. So maybe that was the issue. Let's hope. All right, so you go to your cameras, and you hit plus. Reveal X, continue. Now the scan has been where I think it's been failing. All right, camera name, new 2, location, Illinois, register. Come on, go through this time. Okay, so now I think we're gonna go through because now it says, please wait while we activate your camera. It can take up to a minute. So don't give up if it don't go through the first time or 3. Like I said, I closed the app out totally and restarted the whole process, and looks like it's going to go through this time. And another thing to notice, so on one of the last tries I did, the last camera had 3 bars, and now this one has 1 bar. I've noticed that, and then sometimes if you turn it off and back on, it'll have 2 bars or 3. I don't particularly like that at this point, but they've all worked just fine out in the field. And we'll try it with this one. When this is done, we'll try turning it off and on and see if it goes up to 2 or 3 bars. Because the last one I did in this exact same spot, we're sitting in the kitchen. All right, here we go. Success. Activation successful. Thank goodness. All right, so you dismiss that. Now you looked at your cameras. Now I got new number 2. All right. So now it's setting it up in the field is easy. You turn it off and I'll show you that process. But let's just try the bars here. Put it back on setup and see how many bars it gets this time. So if you're out in the field, this is how you set it up. You put it on setup and you wait to get cell signal locked in. And then all you do is turn it on. once you got it where you want it. So here again, this one only has 1 bar, but the other camera had 3 bars. But we're going to set them both up anyways, and I'll show you how the other ones have been working since last year, but I got all the new ones this year.